possible. If your eye is very good, then do it. But if you do something like this, if you go and draw, and it is not exactly parallel to that line over there, you're going to find that your apparatus dew point on this side is going to be incorrect. And when the apparatus dew point is too far off, I can give you -2. So if the apparatus dew point is over there, -2 plus 2 degrees as your tolerance. If you're out of the tolerance, well, then it's going to be wrong. So it's very, very important, this chart, that when you do this chart, that you work 100% accurate on this chart. It cannot be rushed. So if you're going to do your exam, if you're going to do your test, make sure that you allocate sufficient time on this chart to make sure that it is right. Okay, so perhaps a good idea would be just to think out a couple of examples yourself and to practice it until you get that thing right. So you can do it reasonably quickly, but you can do it very, very accurately. Okay, because accuracy is important. Anything that you get wrong on this side over here, on your moisture content, it's going to affect the final outcome. Okay, I can give you a leeway, perhaps 0.2 and a 0.2, either way there. Okay, I can give you a leeway 0.2, -0.2 plus 0.2 apparatus dew point. And the same thing would go for temperature 4 and for temperature 3 over there, so more or less. But if you're wildly out, say if you like 0.5 out or 0.8 out or something like that, then it's going to just be wrong, because I just know for a fact that you haven't worked accurate on this thing. Okay, right, that is psychrometry. Here's just a disclaimer. What I have taught you in psychrometry is absolutely the tip of the tip of the tip of the tip of the iceberg on psychrometry. This over here is a very, very deep subject. It's a subject that could take an entire year of tuition just on this particular section alone for you to know it well. But what I've done is I've introduced it to you so that you've got an idea as to what is going on a psychrometric chart. Those of you who are going to venture out and become mechanical engineers who work with refrigeration, heating, refrigeration, air conditioning, and those things, this is going to be the thing that you're going to concentrate on the most. Because if you don't understand the air, if you don't understand what's happening in the air that you are dealing with, you're going to have no knowledge of anything behind it. Cooling towers will be sucked. You will suck at that. You will get your cooling coils wrong. You'll suck at that. You'll get your compressor wrong. You'll suck at that. You'll suck at the condenser. So in other words, technically speaking, you'll just become a vacuum because you would have sucked at everything. So it's highly important to understand what's happening on the chart. Like I said earlier on, you will most probably migrate to computer programs, which are very neat because you're able to get the things spot on. I've got some very nice programs on my computer that work very well. You just click and boy, there it is. That's your everything. You get the enthalpy, you get the moisture content, you can get anything that you really need out of the thing, volumes, everything. But without a knowledge of what's happening on the psychrometric chart, if I didn't know what's happening over here, if I didn't know how to apply mixed conditions and those type of things, I could factor in something that is completely wrong on the computer, and as much as what it'll give me a very accurate answer based on what I fed it, it will still be wrong. So it's highly important that if you're going to venture into refrigeration, air conditioning in a big way, that you have a good understanding of psychrometry and what is happening in the air. Okay, right, that's about it for psychrometry. If there's any questions that you have further on, please just let me know and we can discuss it over the thing. So for those of you writing your first test, this you can expect on your first test. That's not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. That I can guarantee you can expect a nice example on psychrometry. Okay, have a good evening. Take care. Bye.